Hello students, in our today's lecture we will discuss the short story The Telltale Heart written by Edgar Allan Poe. First of all, I would like to give you a brief introduction to the writer Edgar Allan Poe, born in 1809 and he died in 1849. He was an American writer, poet, editor, and literary critic. He is best known for his poetry and short stories, particularly his tales of mystery and the macabre. He is widely regarded as a central figure of Romanticism, means he was related to the period of Romanticism in the United States and of American literature as a whole. So he was a very famous, widely known American writer and poet and literary critic. Let us now discuss the story, The Telltale Heart. The Telltale Heart is told from a first person narrative of an unnamed narrator who insists on being sane but is suffering from a disease of nervousness which causes over acuteness of the senses. The story Telltale Heart is told or written from the first person narrative in which the narrator means the person who is telling us the story. In this story the narrator is unnamed, means he is without any name, and he insists on being sane. He thinks that he is mentally all right, but actually he is suffering from a disease of nervousness which causes over acuteness of the senses. He is suffering from a disease of nervousness, uh, and because of that disease his senses sometimes are over acuted. His senses become very sharp. The old man with whom the narrator lives has a clouded, pale blue, vulture like eye which distresses and manipulates the narrator so much that the narrator plots to murder the old man with whom the narrator lives has a clouded, pale blue, vulture like eye which distresses and manipulates the narrator so much that the narrator plots to murder the old man. In the story, the narrator who is telling us the story, he lives with an old man, and that old man has a pale colored, yellow colored, pale blue colored eyes which look like a vulture's eye, and his eye distresses and manipulates the narrator. Distress and manipulate means it irritates the narrator so much that the narrator plots to murder. Plots here means he plans, he makes a plan to murder the old man because he doesn't like the pale blue colored eye of that old man. That's why he plans to murder that old man. Despite also insisting that the narrator loves the old man, he is also clear about the fact that he loves that old man, but due to the color and his vulture like eye, he wants to kill him. The narrator insists that this careful precision in committing the murder proves that the narrator cannot possibly be insane. For 7 nights, the narrator opens the door of the old man's room in order to shine a silver of light into the evil eye. For 7 nights, the narrator he made efforts to kill that old man. He opens, for 7 nights, he opens the door of that room where the old man is lying. He wants to shine a silver of light into the evil eye. Evil eye means the pale blue colored eye of that old man. However, the old man's vulture eye is always closed because he is always slept when he entered his room, making it impossible to do the work. So the narrator is unable to do his work. Do the work here means to kill him, thus making the narrator go further into distress, and because of his closed eye the narrator gets upset. And when for 7 nights he remains unsuccessful, on the 8th night the old man awakens after the narrator's hand slips and makes a noise. When on 8th night he tries to kill that man, his hand slips and he makes a noise, and then interrupting the narrator's nightly ritual. And so on the 8th night he is also interrupted by the noise. The narrator does not draw back and after some time decides to open the lantern, but he still does not draw back, and he makes a plan to open the lantern to shine a ray of light into the blue and pale colored eyes of that old man. A single thin ray of light shines out and lands precisely on the evil eye, revealing that it is wide open. And when he puts the light on the eyes of that old man, his evil eye, his pale blue colored eye, shines with it. So, students, this is the some part of the story which we have discussed today. Tomorrow we will continue with the remaining part of the story. Thank you very much.